Magic art matters here, and as you can see, I've returned from a brief vacation in Las Vegas where I enjoyed a lot of fine dining, walking the strip, some slot machines. It was a good time, but I'm back and ready to talk about magic art. So, from the new set, Avatar, The Last Airbender. I'd never heard of Air Bison before, but apparently Appa is one of the central characters here, and this is some beautiful art that deserves some discussion. Let's talk about it and explain why it's good. So it's interesting. A lot of times, a uh, placement of the horizon at 50%, which this is a kind of a curious choice. So 50%. I'm going to discuss the tilt in a second. But you normally want to avoid that because it tends to be a little bit boring. But in order to fit everything that's required of this scene, 50% is really a good choice and a reasonable compromise because here's a central character and there's a lot of action going on in the foreground, which we've got to discuss. But I think it's a reasonable placement. The horizon is tilted, but it does go through the center. So I'm still thinking this is a 50% composition. Something else interesting about the background and the choices, it looks like it's a kind of a panoramic, almost a bird's eye view of the background, because I can't tell if the walls are converging in a linear, curvilinear path or a straight path. But either way, it kind of makes it look panoramic and interesting in the background and really sets the stage for this interesting action. And I think the choice of lighting is very interesting. In order to frame the piece, we see a dark, foreboding atmospheric effect in the top, and there's kind of like the absence of direct light. So we're not seeing any downcast shadows here. We're just seeing darkness on the top of the creature, which allows us to have focus on this airbending effect, or where the light seems to be calling attention to the facial characteristics and also the effect itself on these central characters here. So I think it's very well done. Nice detail on the silhouettes in the front, gives us something to focus on. And overall, it's just a beautiful piece. What are you thinking about this Universes Beyond set, Avatar: The Last Airbender? I'm liking the style so far, but I'd like to hear from you in the comments. Let me know.